Hey, this is Grizzly's Barbecue, or Grilling with Grizz. We're here today. What we're going to do today is we're going to have some chicken smoking on the grill. Now I've got the smoker outside already getting up to temperature, and I'm going to go do two whole chickens. One's been spatchcocked or basically split open halfway, and the other one's just going to be a whole chicken. What we're going to do first, we're going to start off with I like to put a little melted butter on it. This will help not only brown it up, but it'll also help the rub pretty much stay in place instead of falling off. Especially with chicken, the skin tends to dry out when exposed to air for a while, and the rub will just drop right off of it. We'll get the top side of both these. You don't need a whole lot, just kind of lightly spread some melted butter around it. On this one, what I'll do, I'll go ahead and flip her on over and do the underside. Now, today we're going to use a couple of different rubs. You'll notice this one being spatchcocked, it's all set to go. We'll just put a little bit of butter all over this one. Okay, good. It's set to go. Now, we're going to leave them both upside down like that and put the rub on first on this side, then we'll flip them over the way they're going to be on the grill, and then go ahead and rub the other side. On one of them, I'm just going to use my standard, my favorite rub, and this is actually made by Atkins Company, Adkins, here in Texas, and it's their Western seasoning. I use it on pretty much everything, poultry. It's actually really good on brisket, pork. You can use it on almost anything. Again, we'll flip it on over. Get the top side now. Now, be sure to thoroughly get all your rub all over the bird. There we go. Now on the other one, I'm going to go ahead and use a combination of two rubs. One is made by Fiesta. It's a regular chicken rub. I'll get this in here. And I'm also going to use a Montreal. Got a little coarser grinds to it and a completely different flavor. So you're going to get two different flavor profiles in here. Go ahead and flip it on over and do the same thing on the other side. Now you can use all sorts of different rubs. Try out different rubs. You can use lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is really good on chicken, fish, anything like that. Okay, now that we've got the rub on, we're going to go ahead and take them out and put them on the smoker. Okay, the smoker's all set to go. What I'm going to do is go ahead and load them on. This particular smoker is a Bubba keg. It's very similar to the Big Green Egg in that it's a Komodo style grill. Now we've got both birds on there. Lower on down. I've cinched the vents closed, being that it's been opened up. That fire is going to grow bigger and it's going to get hotter. I need to get that temperature back down to about 250, 275. Alright, been in the pool, as you can probably tell. It's been about 2 hours. We're going to go ahead and check the birds and see how they're doing. Excellent. And of course, what you want to do anytime you're dealing with, especially with chicken, you want to check the temperature of the birds. You want to get proper temperature, 175 degrees. Now we'll go ahead and check the lower one, getting the breast, and 170 degrees. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead, get our Texas size spatula. We're going to go ahead and bring the top one off. And we'll go ahead and get the bottom one. And bring them both off. They are ready to go. Now in this particular cook, what I did, I used a Komodo style cooker. It's a smoker, strictly, for the most part, strictly a smoker. That's all I use it for. And I use briquettes in it. Instead of lump charcoal, I use the blue Kingsford bag, and I created a small pile with some pecan chips. I didn't use the chunks because, especially with chicken, you don't want to have a lot of smoke. You don't want to smoke these birds too much. You don't want to over smoke them. You definitely just want to get a little taste of smoke. These are done. Let's take them on into the kitchen. Okay, they've been sitting, resting under an aluminum foil tent for about 2 hours now. What we're going to go ahead and do, oh, they look really nice. They look really nice. Go ahead and pull all this meat off, and here in a minute I'll show you how much meat we have out of 2 whole chickens. Okay, the chicken's all been pulled. We have right at about 4 pounds of pulled chicken. This is a combination of both the birds, the whole one and the one that I spatchcocked. So this is pretty much what I'm going to use for the rest of the week. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact me at grizz@grizzliesbbq.com. Go ahead and visit my website, grizzliesbbq.com. Great stuff. Excellent.